You guys know how hard it is to be living and be surviving in this day now, because the cost of living is ridiculous, very ridiculous. With the inflation, everything is just totally not the same as it was before. It's really, we need to actually be applauding people who are surviving. When you see anybody breathing and is alive this day, just be like, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's a challenge, to the extent that people are no longer living in any houses, or they're trying, because many people are becoming homeless, really. So now people are living in their storage units. Yeah, you heard me right. Because it's like, what are they gonna do? Is it better for them to be homeless than to stay in their own storage units? Because you're paying for it and your stuff is actually in there, like literally maybe your bed is there, so you're just living there, you're just kind of sleeping there, spending the night there, or maybe the day. It doesn't matter. And then still, it's even actually not, I think a lot of states, I don't really know, but some states actually prohibit it. They do not want you to actually live in your storage unit. And I think many people actually have to opt out for going to such places, living in their storage unit. If you can hide, because it is so difficult, right? Like, it's so difficult out here. And I even saw many people who were like, sometimes they heard who walks in the storage unit and they hear people actually, like, maybe TV sounds, and some people actually living in those places, and they be like, they just have to keep quiet and not even report it, because it is hard out here. So why would you even want to report such thing? Because we know it's not easy. Like, if you see people surviving, it's not easy at all. So you just have to, just let them be and act like you just didn't see it and just turn your eyes away. So I don't even think they are supposed to, try to get people out when they catch, like, when the storage, the property owners actually see you living there. Because, like, it is better than being on the streets. They do not want you to be underneath the bridge or outside sleeping on the street. And then even the storage unit, you're not allowed to live there, because it's just a challenge. But people are getting very creative. That's all I'm going to say. Like, this day, people are getting so creative. And you guys should watch this video and see what people have done and how they've made sure that their storage unit is actually comfortable enough for them to live in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit your notification bell so that you can get notified every time I post a new video, and like this video and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys. Let's get right into it.
I ran an extension cord along the power cable up here, and I sort of zip tied it up, so you can't really tell it's power is going to my unit unless you are looking closely. So this is my unit here, and at the top of the unit you can see I have an antenna, and that's so I can get a cell signal inside the unit itself, because once you close the door it drops all signal. I have a lock which I've magnetized onto the door so it looks like it's locked even when it's not. And then when I actually do want to lock it, I can just use this lock or use another one down here and leave that one there. Alright, so let's take a look at the unit now. So in here I've got my TV, entertainment center set up there. I've got my bed. I've got my kitchen area over there, complete with a fridge, and my couch over here. Once you're inside here, you can close the door, and I've screwed on a latch here so that way you can close it and sort of lock it from the inside. I've also put a mirror up so you can see what you're doing. Up here I've got a toaster oven, and this toaster oven actually works.
Sometimes tenants try to live in their storage unit. Tonight I had to go down to my storage facility after hours to remove somebody from the property because they were trying to stay in their unit again. This isn't the first time that I've had to go down after hours to talk with them. At this point I've already knocked on their door and told them they need to go. I'm waiting for them to come out of their unit so that way I can escort them off the property. Because I've already spoken to them about staying in their unit before, they will be getting a call from me tomorrow and also a written notice saying that their lease is terminated in 14 days. Even though they were staying in their unit and I could immediately terminate their lease, I try to be kind and work with people, especially especially since they've always paid their rent and they're nice tenants. They just aren't following this rule. These tenants also happen to be homeless, so I will try to also help connect them with community services that can help them with shelter and food. I left this Vicky unit unlocked for a few days and somebody started to put items inside. It was kind of random, but it was almost like somebody was trying to live inside the unit. The 2 sets of beds were already here inside the unit that need to be thrown away. And snap, the job is a game. I got it all cleared out and it's ready to go for the next tenant that wants to rent it. This is an 8x8 and it is currently available at my facility for $109 a month.
I heard people living in like storage, they renting out storage units and living in them. How things looking, how things like this rent going up so high. I think we all gonna end up living in a storage unit, renting one out. It's cheap, y'all. What the lowest, about maybe $100 to live in one of them things?
Hey guys, can you believe it? I finally completed my project of moving into a storage unit. I really like the way it turned out. I was able to hang the things I needed to hang. I love these racks from Amazon that I was able to put together with the help of my friend Salo. It's not jam-packed in here, so I was able to fold some sweaters. Also just have kind of like my junk drawer baskets, some work stuff. So I feel well equipped here. I also love the idea that, you know, I can see what I need when I'm coming to change my clothes out for the next trip. It's organized. I have space to move around and I have some, you know, belongings. So it does feel like a home away from home. And that was the vibe I was going for. I also put up these curtains to kind of keep any dust particles. This is a super clean storage unit, but that way it kind of protects my clothing as well. And, you know, I think I need to probably go back through some of my boxes and just take a peek of an inventory of what I have. But by and large, welcome to my home/storage unit. Hey guys, let me get you caught up. I am seeing on the feeds that some of you actually think that I live in a storage unit. So as cozy and cute and homey as I made it, that is illegal and prohibited by law. So this week I'm at Hotel Bella Grace, which is on Calhoun Street in Charleston, South Carolina. And that's my home away from home this week. So rather than paying $2,500 a month for an apartment that I'm at 8 nights a month, I decided to move everything into the storage unit and travel on the road. So I didn't want anyone to be confused and think that like I'm trying to sleep in my storage unit. Wow.
Now to a sign of the housing crisis. People are turning storage units into living quarters. Boston Inspectional Services and police, though, are shutting down this dangerous situation. WBZ's Julie McDonald is live tonight in Boston with the changes underway. Julie?
Well, Liam, they told WBZ, a nearby business, that it was everyone who had been living here was offered to be taken to nearby shelters. I did speak with a couple who has been living here. They were seen leaving, their arms filled with bags, walking away from what's been home for a year. How long have you been living here?
About a year.
Jose Rivera and his wife, just 2 of those, made to move out Wednesday from the storage unit on Mass Ave. He says they'd sleep there during the day and take off at night.
You're supposed to leave after 10 o'clock, right? So we do. We leave before 10 o'clock.
Inspectional Services was there Tuesday and found several units being used as living spaces, complete with curtains, coolers, food, and even electrical extension cords.
I've called and I've made many complaints about it.
Jamal Herring spends hundreds of dollars every month storing his belongings. Every time he visits the unit, he can't believe what he sees.
And you go in there near the bathroom and it's a long line out there, like people getting up, waiting to go to work or something.
He and others familiar with the area say this has been going on for years.
I mean, I know from years ago, people used to sleep across the street in the U-Haul vans. People break into anywhere to sleep. People do whatever they can to get by.
That's it for this video. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. And leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, as I appreciate that a lot. And you guys, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.